Hey, I'm Jimmy Roos. In this video, I'm going to discuss semen retention and NoFap versus sex and FAP. And then I'm also going to give you my own personal experience. So let's get started. Now, I only recently became aware of the discussion concerning semen retention and NoFap and the movement that grew from that, as well as the supposed benefits that NoFap offers. Now, the reason I call it supposed benefits is because I haven't seen anything, any research that proves that these benefits are real. Only claims that were made on the forums where I saw this being discussed. It was based purely on anecdotal evidence. So let me start first with the touted benefits of NoFap. The benefits include increased happiness, greater confidence, increased motivation and willpower, lower levels of stress and anxiety, heightened spirituality, self-acceptance, improved attitude and appreciation toward the opposite sex. These were the mental benefits. So some of the physical benefits mentioned by NoFappers are the following: higher energy levels, muscle growth, better sleep, improved focus and concentration, better physical stamina and performance, improved or cured erectile dysfunction, improved sperm quality. So those are the supposed benefits or the claimed benefits by NoFappers. The fact that many professional sportsmen and women refrain from sexual activity 24 hours or the night before they are going to have a performance the next day, or they are going to play a game, is also mentioned as proof that NoFap or no sex actually leads to better performance. To test this out, I decided to have NoFap and also no sex for 2 weeks. Now, just to make it clear, I engage normally in sexual activity at least 3 times a week. And my mood is calm, upbeat, and I enjoy a good night's sleep. So I don't have any issues of stress or anxiety, which are the benefits that NoFappers claim. I already have this. But I decided to try it out. After about 3 days of NoFap, no sexual activity, I discovered that I suddenly felt restless, anxious. I started worrying about things that I don't normally worry about. I became obsessed with outcomes that I'm not usually concerned about. For example, things like how many likes did I get? Things like that. In the second week, I found that my sexual desire has evaporated. I was no longer interested in sex. And that's when I decided to stop this experiment. Because that's not the type of person that I want to be. I enjoy sex. And I was not unhappy with the person that I was while I was having sex. I was perfectly happy. I just did this for the purposes of testing it out. So that's why I stopped the experiment. So then I went and decided to do some research to see what the research says. The first report was by Oxford University, and this was done on athletes. They found that those marathon runners who had sex the night before actually experienced better performance the next day. This is the research, Oxford research. The second research I'm going to mention is actually a report on several studies that were done in the United States and in Canada. And they found no change in those who had sexual activity the night before versus those who did not. And this covered athletics as well as combat sports and other professional sports such as basketball, NFL. They found no difference between those who abstained from sex or NoFap as well as those who actually had sex the night before. And then the third study that I looked at also found no difference in the performance of those who had sex 24 hours before or those who didn't. However, they also tested people 2 hours before, and they found that there was a difference. That those who had sex 2 hours before actually performed poorly. So there was an effect 2 hours before, but not 24 hours before. And this is something that was touted by those who promote NoFap, who said that just look at professional sports. They don't have sex the night before the game. And here you see the research says there's no difference. So that's my personal experience and that's the research. But now I want to talk to you about, do you remember how good you felt when you had sex the first time? And not only then, but every time after that when you had sex. Remember that high that you had. Remember how you felt like a man. Remember how good you felt, how confident you felt.
Okay, how much does it cost exactly?
All right, here's the real deal, okay? I don't usually do this, but you guys look like cool guys, and I got a little piece of ass last night, so I'm feeling extra generous. Ooh.
That's how sex makes you feel. And there's a reason why. Because researchers have found that your testosterone levels are actually the highest when you have sex. And research also tells us that higher testosterone levels lead to all of those benefits that the NoFappers claim. Greater confidence, better performance in bed. All of those things are the side effects of higher testosterone levels. So the claims made by NoFappers just doesn't hold water, especially after being compared to research and what we know and my personal experiences. So you have to decide for yourself. Is NoFap best for you, or will continuing to enjoy sex be best for you? That's totally up to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel so I can notify you whenever I post new content. Thank you for watching.